Hey there guys, how you doing? This is Ice9 and we're going to do another Madden Mobile video, and today we are going to do a little season gameplay, believe it or not, and we're going to try something completely different in season play, trying to improve my game, believe it or not, using season games. We're going to start off here in the trophy room, and for those who've been following me since last year, here's my team from last year with Boss Alway. When you look at some of these player stats now, it's just unreal. And my favorite golden ticket, Barry Sanders. 100 acceleration. Andre Johnson in the slot. 99 speed. Golden ticket, Mike Evans. And there is Mobile Master OBJ, and boosted up to 99 speed with 2 speed boosters on my team. We're not going to go into all the players with Domination Gronk. And you could see, even though the strength is a little bit lower, the speed was 2 higher, and in some ways a better player than what we got this year, even though this year we got the strength boost and we got the catch boost as well. Kind of a similar card though. There's League Emmett, his fullback with the awareness boost, who would be perfectly fine as a halfback in this game right now. Can you imagine if we had this guy right now? It's unbelievable. And then on the defensive end here, golden ticket Sherman. And those nasty coverages and that height and jump. And then Dion on the other side, golden ticket. Insane stats. Team of the week, Super Bowl MVP, Von Miller. And you could kind of see that was a much faster player than the domination card this year. A lot of the other things are similar, but the speed was definitely higher on that card. That's something they've held back from us this year. The speed booster here at nickel and DRC. That'd be perfectly fine as a corner one right now, even though he's kind of weak. Golden ticket Clowney. Look at the stats. Just unreal. And Gauntlet Watt. Hopefully we'll be getting Gauntlet soon this year. Silver Medal Master, Cam Chancellor, and those stats would definitely be good enough this year as well, especially with those boosts. And then actually special teams does, because we got Sproles on there with the other speed boost. And if they come out with a player like this, all I could say is I hope they do it sooner rather than July, just before the reset. That would be nice. But we'll see what EA decides to do. But anyways, so that was the team. And, Hall of Fame, 36 million fans. League the same as it is this year. I did start playing League earlier in the season for another league called After Disaster, which basically we had to move because our commissioner went inactive, and some of the guys who started the league just went inactive right after the season, which a lot of people do, so they stopped playing. I've been playing for all 3 seasons, as you can see. The first season, though, I didn't play that much. Only got up to all Madden Tier 2. Played 12 seasons. There weren't incentives to play more. 92 achievements, though, and I ended up with a pretty good team. And last season, when I started recording videos a few months in, I ended up with a really good team and played 41 seasons, and that was all because of motivation, because of Tier 7 Hester, and 2,500 games to get Tier 7 Hester. So I definitely put in my share of that. Then a lot of achievements, a lot of sets, quite a few fans. But more fans this year. And because of the way EA has changed it to where even if you're kind of going active and you don't initiate head-to-head games, people could still play you. So I have not let one game expire this year, and I keep playing. So now I'm up to 130 million fans almost. So I keep playing this year. But what I've learned is at the end of the first season, I wasn't in a league, so I wasn't involved there or doing anything with the league. I had not played much head to head. It was all about building a team, and I ended up with this great team. But the thing is the burnout, especially by the summer, had become very, very real. You know, they had all these great cards that were coming out, but because there were less players in the game at this time and more top level players, that meant that the top level players were really, really hard to get. And there's a burnout that goes on with trying to continually improve your team. And if all you care about is improving your team and the next promo, or complaining because there's no promos, or etc., you're not going to have a great gaming experience. Now EA, as we know, is greedy. I've spent money. They've got me to spend a lot of money. They've gotten other people to spend money. But the thing about it is it's all about, for me, improving how I play, you know, and improving my league and things like that, as well as improving my team. In my opinion, the majority of videos on Madden Mobile on YouTube are all about promos, players, coin making methods. That's what they're all about. There are some that are doing things on gameplay and things of that nature, but most of them are doing on promos, and I do a lot of promos as well, but I do try to do some other things. So I've been doing the Hall of Fame videos lately, and we're going to do a season game, and we're going to do something different. We're going to run plays that we normally don't run. And we send pro packs to each other when we get over 24 points, which I got a really long pick 6 today by Chancellor. So said just sent me a pro pack, which I already got one, said, but thank you. And said got over 24 as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to run one play out of each tree sequentially. We're not going to do it situationally. We're going to do it based on the next play, and it's going to force me to use the plays in different ways. We're going to go Marshall, come up with it. No, he drops it. Next one's short pass, strong eye spacing. And we get a 4th down. I should really punt it. And I should really not run this play in this situation, but I'm going to run it. I don't know why that play is so jacked up that way. That wasn't even close. But we're going to continue to play here. Win or lose, we're going to do this, and it's going to force me to use plays in situations that I don't want to use them. And it's going to force me to try to adjust to that and look for different receivers in different situations, because we get target fixated, you know, where you focus on that one guy you want to throw to instead of reading the defense. So that's what I'm trying to teach myself a little better. And big hit, but didn't force the fumble. And it's going to be put myself at a disadvantage. Make the play. He does not. The AI cheats. What can I say? Made Peters look like a fool. Alright, so now we're down, and we're back to a running play to start our next drive. And no matter what the downer situation, I'm going to run that next play. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, so that's mid-draw. I should try flipping this. This might work real well flipped. As it was, it didn't work very well at all. We're going to run cross up, which is the recommended play. I might look for wide receiver 1 in this situation, depending on what's going on. Instead, I'm going to look for 2 and try to get what I can, which is a 1st down because he was wide open. Next one, short pass. We're going to do curls. And singled up, try to buy a little bit of time. And we go to wide receiver 1. Actually, it was double, but the guy was playing back. So, all right, we're going to try PA stutter post in the second and short situation. I'm going to take some of the arc off it because the defenders are playing behind. End of the first quarter. What's next? I did PA, so I got to do a run. Fake toss. And this is kind of fun, actually. Failed truck because of the weight. 214 pounds. Okay. I still don't know what that means. I'm going to look for the fullback on this one, but if Gronk looks good, no, I'm going to look fullback. And on to the next one. Halfback screen. Trying to wait as long as we can. And just wasn't a real good situation for me there. And now what do we have to do? Strong IPAFL middle. Not a bad play for the situation. And we get a touchdown. We're going to go for 2. Let's go for 2. Can my guys block? No. And, all right, so I'm down 1. I haven't lost a season game yet. I don't want to lose one now, so I'm just going to have to work a little bit harder doing it this way. He didn't want to go down. All right, more pinch. Be great to get a safety, actually. And now we're in a situation where we can maybe get a safety. We'll run pinch again. I think he's going to try to run it. And he's sealed and blocked. At least get him to punt. It's funny watching the AI quarterback of the other team doing things that you really can't do. Shedding tackles that you would never shed and things of that nature. You know what? I'd like to at least be able to run one play here. And the last play of the drive was strong PAFL middle. So I'm not going to get a real good play to try to get a last second touchdown on because it's going to be a run play. But we'll see what we can do. It's a good run play with Elliott. Oh, I should have popped it more outside. We'll burn a timeout here, and then deep cross is our next play. So wide receiver 1 or 2 in this situation. Got to try to score. And probably not going to get there. It's basically a Hail Mary, but he clutches it. All right, so I go up at the half. Nice catch in double coverage. Are you kidding me? All right, so we got a kickoff to start the half here, obviously. And it's just I'm kind of having fun doing this. This is a cool exercise to do. Get more plays in the playbook. Have to use them more in different situations. And it's not easy because I have not lost a season game. So I'm in full nerf mode in season right now. Very difficult. All right. Couple sacks in a row. Hopefully can stop him from converting here so he could get the ball back and run more plays. And we do. Mac is a beast. Don't see him too much in film, but that's to be expected because people don't throw to that left side much. But he's definitely a beast. Could play him at either linebacker position. All right, so what do we got here? I had the long pass play. We got slants middle that I have to run. That was tight. Threw it a little bit later than I wanted to. And now we got strong twins PA cross, which is a great play to run in this situation actually. Worked out pretty well. Double covered. So we'll run that. And what running play do we have? We have strong toss with basically a goal line setup. And we get in for the touchdown. Alright, so we get the conversion with the truck. And try to get it back out of his hands so he could run some more plays. This is fun. Definitely recommend this for people. There are always things you could do. So say you can't afford that 99 Mike Vick card. It's not a reason to get all pissed off. You know, get better playing the game. You'll beat somebody who's got that Mike Vick card. It's the player behind the controls, not just the players on the field. I mean, they matter, no doubt about it. I mean, I've put my team together to kind of play to what I like to do a little bit and try to play to their strengths. And the players are important, but it's not everything. It's the guy running the plays. That's the most important thing, for sure. And if you see it that way, you'll get less frustrated. Because it'll be more about doing things to actually improve playing the game and not blaming your players for dropping balls or all this and that. You'll actually be getting better at playing the game. Which is why we play games and why we are in leagues and, you know, things of that nature. All right, so what's my next play? Last one was toss, right? So we got motion cross, I do believe. It's the next one we got to run. And an actual catch in traffic there by Dion, who's the primary on that play. All right, next one, curls flats. Not a bad situation to run it. Gronk is open. Fights for a couple extra yards. And next one is weak eye PA post. I might look for that outlet there or that tight end. Might look for wide receiver 1. We'll kind of see what we get. I'm going to look for wide receiver 1. Should look for Sanders, actually. But Jones makes me look good again. Yeah, agility truck, a good one, a nice quick one that time, which really helped on that play. That was impressive. And somebody's sending me comments on YouTube here. Hope you guys enjoy this video. It's not too boring for you. And hopefully we'll get one more good drive in there. One more good drive is what we want. And he's gonna punt it. Where was I even at? Motion cross. Gotta figure out where I was at in terms of plays. I forgot. It was a motion cross and then Y stick. Yeah, it's Y stick, I think. No, it wasn't Y stick. It was another play. It's okay. I'm running a different play. It's a play I like to run a lot. And let's see, spread PA out. It's not bad for the situation. Better than 3rd and 4th and long. And we're going to chuck it up there for Marshall and hope he clutches it. He does. It was reasonably tight coverage, but he had that little bit of step in that. And his height makes a big difference. His height and jump. His catch in traffic is pretty reliable. I mean, nobody catches it all the time in traffic, especially at the upper levels, but Marshall's pretty good. His catch in traffic is really good. All right. And I doubt here we'll try to get another play to run out of the whole thing. And just think, if you keep doing this, if I keep doing this and I keep playing season games like this and just get used to playing whatever next play that I have to run rather than plays that I want to run, I think it's going to make me a better player. Really do. And he calls a timeout. He thinks he has a chance. Forgot it was 4th down though. And I don't know if I'm going to get another play to run because of that. I will. Okay, so I ran Y stick. And what's my next play? Bunch PA dig, and I'm obviously going to look for that slot right there, or Jones. That's wide receiver 1 on that play. Put as much arc on it as we can. And not in traffic that time. End of the game. So that's it, and that's the end of the video and the exercise. Hope you guys had fun watching. I'm sure some of you didn't, but kind of an interesting exercise. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas or anything else that you want me to do, let me know. I might actually do that. Bye.